She sent you a spittoon.
It's not a spittoon, you luncheon spread. It's an urn. Well, she says it's her ashes. My last wish.
Hey, Donald, remember me? I'm your Aunt Billy. Boys, I want you not to mourn my passing, but to celebrate my life. My last wish is to have my ashes spread over the Golden Nugget on what would have been my 50th wedding anniversary.
Next up, the Golden Nugget.
Hello.
Hello.
We're the Maltby party.
Oh, yes, Mr. Maltby. We've been expecting you.
You may not believe this, but I've always wanted to be a stand-up comic.
You're kidding me.
See, I'm a natural.
Imagine getting married in Las Vegas.
I guess if you really cared for someone, it wouldn't matter where you got married.
It's all right. It's all right.
Hello? Room service pickup.
Liz Waters. You know, I always loved you in high school. And now, once again, fate has brought us back together.
So, yeah, I've got to tell you something. I'm gay.
Well, I'm ecstatic.
Aunt Billy? Aunt Billy? Where's Aunt Billy?
She's, I left her right there on that room service card.
Shoop-doo-wah, shoop-doo-wah. Gonna meet the family, talking about my brothers and me. We don't have a pedigree, but we're brothers. We might follow different dreams. We might play on different teams. Where it counts behind the scenes, we're brothers. We might march to different drums. We might disagree. Don't you know when trouble comes, you can come to me. You're my family. Any curve that life may throw, anywhere the wind may blow, brother, ain't it good to know we're three? Life is full of stress and strife. You lose a lover, leave a wife. A brother's a brother for all your life, but we're brothers. Shoop-doo-wah.
Good. Yeah, that's
On
it.
the
It's
money.
good. It's good. It's good.
Honey, thanks for not telling nobody. I promise you, I'll get Aunt Billy back.
If you don't, you'll be able to apologize to her in person.
Hello? Room service? This here's Lou Waters. What? Geez, I don't know. You got any of them cocktail wieners?
Forget about the cocktail wieners. Ask about Aunt Billy.
All right, all right. You got anybody's remains down there?
Give me that. Give me that. Hello. Did you by any chance find an urn on a return cart last night? You didn't. I see.
Oh, boy.
By chance, is the attendant who worked last night available?
Johnny, this is no time to be asking for a date.
Will you stop? No, not you. Is it possible to ask him to stop by? Thank you.
What'd they say?
He said he'd be right up.
Geez, I don't know. Sometimes I could just kick myself.
Launching you does come to mind.
Hey, Penny, what is this thing I'm eating again?
It's called a Cobb salad.
Uh-huh. Well, maybe I should send it back. There's not one piece of corn in here.
Not corn on the Cobb, silly. It's a Cobb salad. It's with turkey, ham, bacon, and lettuce.
Couldn't we just go down to the buffet and grab a hot dog?
No way, Jim. I want you to start eating better.
That is my idea of eating better.
Jim, from now on, I'm taking good care of you.
It's funny. Sometimes it feels like we're already married.
Married? Jim, I think a wedding is pretty far off.
Actually, there's a chapel right across the street.
You're on.
What?
Oh, why not? I mean, we're in love, aren't we?
Yeah. But I haven't even bought you a ring yet.
Believe me, you will.
Hello. We're here to see Mr. Wynn.
Oh, my. Aren't you William Shatner?
No, I'm Joe Waters.
Who?
Joe, you should really change your name. This one doesn't seem to be working out at all.
Why don't you get this downstairs right away, okay?
Mr. Wynn, I'm Joe Waters.
The famous ex-athlete, right?
The ex-athlete. The one and only.
You were a great jockey in your day.
Close enough. Mr. Wynn, let me get right to the point. I'd like you to give my girlfriend Sam here a shot at stand-up comedy in your hotel. She's bright, she's witty, she's attractive, she's just a major, major talent.
Unfortunately, it's not that easy. We don't give people a job in a lounge just like that.
Oh, pooh.
Oh, poo? That's a very convincing argument. You could start tonight in the lounge.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Wynn. Thank you.
As promised.
Oh, Joe, I can't wait. Tell me what you think of this one. A funny thing happened to me on the way to the Golden Nugget. I got lost in the airport.
Thank you. Live long and prosper.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for coming up here. I wouldn't have asked unless it was very important.
What can I do for you?
Where was you on the night of December 25th, 1980?
Having Christmas dinner with my family.
Look out, this guy's good.
Now, last night, an urn was placed on a dinner cart and wheeled away by mistake.
That was yours.
Do you remember it?
Oh, sure. It was beautiful.
Do you know where it is?
Well, after the pickup here, I had a delivery. It was an important one, so I thought the urn would make a nice addition to the setting.
Who? Who has my Aunt Billy?
Your who?
Who has the urn?
Oh, Jerry Lewis.
Ain't life grand?
It's more than I hoped for, but exactly what I expect.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, Sam.
Ah, luxury. It fits so well into my schedule.
How's everything, Sam?
Penny, sometimes it seems like the world is one big party and I'm the guest of honor.
You're certainly not lacking any confidence.
My dear, I'm not lacking anything.
Sam, this is Sylvia. She works here.
Oh, are you the lifeguard?
No, Sam. Sylvia works 21.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Bet you meet a lot of men.
Yes, but only one great one. The love of my life, Cliff Waters. Cliff Waters? You've heard of him? Oh, well, I'm not surprised. I mean, he's so handsome.
Sylvia, Cliff Waters is my uncle, and I think I can safely say he's not interested.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Yeah, I would.
Well, I'm sure I can turn him around.
That I'd like to see.
So, what are you doing tonight, Penny?
Oh, let's just say that Jim and I have special plans.
As do Cliff and I.
And me and, well, me. Girls, have you heard the one about the oil baron and the fashion model? He bought her a yacht and she said, "What's a yacht?"
Look, from now on, we're going to do things my way.
Sure, your way. Look, if we're ever going to get Aunt Billy back, we better start doing things my way.
Look, you crapshoot. Today is Aunt Billy's anniversary. If we ever hope to get her back, we're going to do things my way.
No, my way.
No, my way.
Jeez, will you listen to us? We're starting to sound like a Frank Sinatra song.
Sinatra didn't write My Way. Paul Anka did.
No, he didn't. Old Blue Eyes did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Look, there's only one way to settle this. I just happen to have Paul Anka right here. Oh, Paul?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Would you tell this maroon who wrote My Way?
I did.
See?
Sorry.
Thank you, Paul. Always a pleasure.
Glad to have been able to help, boys. Thank you.
What do you think, Jim?
I don't know, Penny. I've never been much on chapels that post their prices in the window.
Hello, may I help you?
Yes, we're interested in the $99.95 special.
I'm sorry, I should have removed that sign. The new special is $119.95.
105, and that's my final offer.
110, and I'll throw in a Polaroid.
Polaroid picture and a license.
Penny!
I'm walking down the aisle. I'm not buying one.
Deal, but you supply your own rice.
Deal. I love a traditional wedding.
Penny, do we really need a snapshot?
Jim, of course we want a wedding picture.
Please, Penny, I hate the way I look in photos.
I never knew that about you.
Yeah. I've got one of those heads that seem to expand with exposure. My sisters used to call me the Buffalo Boy.
A Buffalo Boy?
Now, for music, we have many tape selections, including Smokey Robinson and the Miracles on compact disc.
Forget the smoke, man. Do you have any Mozart?
Mozart?
Yes, I love the classics. You know, that Amadeus stuff.
I didn't know that about you.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Excuse me, but have you two met?
Yes, of course we have, silly. Oh, excuse me. Jim, shall we?
Right this way, my dear.
I'll prepare the license.
Cliff, do you think you could ever be happy living in Las Vegas?
No.
Well, then I should probably move back to Philadelphia, shouldn't I?
No. No. What I mean is, you've already got a career going here, and I never want to stand in your way.
Cliff Waters, you are the most compassionate man I have ever met. For you, I'll move.
Sylvia, listen to me.
Hello, and welcome to the Golden Nugget. Tonight, we have a very special guest for your comedy enjoyment. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Sam.
Hello. It's always good to be back at the Golden Nugget. Actually, I've never been here before, but then, who has? So I'm checking into this fancy hotel the other day, and the bellman comes over to me and says, "Are these your bags?" And I say, "No, they're yours."
Hey, guys. Joe, what's Sam doing?
Comedy.
So anyway, I'm getting a manicure the other day, but the only thing this man cured was my headache.
Hello? Jerry Lewis, please. Hello, Jerry. This here is Lou Waters. You got something I want. That's right. I'm gonna come right up there and get it. Yeah, you bet. I'm coming up there right now. Goodbye.
What did he say?
Well, actually, it wasn't him.
What?
You see, I've always dreamed of talking to a star that way.
You are hopelessly adrift.
But the guy I insulted says Jerry's just about to start his show.
Then what are we doing here? We're running out of time.
To the showroom?
To the showroom.
So I said to the waiter, "There's a fly in my soup," and he said, "Yes, there is."
Whoa! What a great act. Too bad it's over.
it isn't my boyfriend. I tell you, he's okay. He may have a few gray hairs, but that's just his way of running up the white flag in bed. I'm not saying he's not frisky, but his idea of seduction is wheezing the theme from Love Story. But I tell you, he's always been there for me. He may have been asleep, but he was there. So I say to Joe, is that your hat, or are you just happy to see me?
I can't believe she's doing this.
Admit it, Joe. She's got you nailed.
Cliff, is Sam very close with the whole family?
Yeah. She's around a lot.
It's almost physically impossible for her not to be. What do you say we forget Philadelphia and you move to Las Vegas, huh?
Sylvia, I told you, I'm gay.
Oh, really?
Sylvia, I've seen every Richard Gere movie 6 times
So have I.
for the same reason.
You really are, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing.
No, why? A couple of old friends got together for a few laughs.
Well, you always were really special.
And you are special too, Sylvia. I'll see you at the reunion.
I'll meet you at your locker.
But seriously, Joe has picked out some really wonderful presents for me. Now, if I could just get him to buy me one. But I tell you, it's not all fun and games for Joe. He works hard at running one of the busiest restaurants in Philadelphia. It's called The Point After. Although to taste the food, you'd think it was called The Hereafter. But you know, I think the thing I love most about Joe is his ability to laugh at himself. But then, I guess if you get enough practice, you can be good at anything. Joe, stand up. I want you to take a bow. Ladies and gentlemen, a great man, my boyfriend, Joe Waters. Joe, how'd I do?
They loved you.
I couldn't have done it without you, Joe.
No kidding.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here tonight in the presence of God to join these two in holy matrimony. Do you, Penelope Rachel Waters...
Wait a second. Your middle name is Rachel?
You knew that.
No, I didn't. But I like it.
Do you, Penelope Rachel Waters, take James Ulysses Grant to
Hold! Your middle name is Ulysses?
Yeah.
Your initials spelled Jug?
So don't buy me any monogram sweaters.
Children. Marriage is a serious business. The foundation must be strong, must be secure. More importantly, you should know each other's names.
Of course we know each other's names, silly. Ulysses?
Rachel?
I guess there are a few things we need to learn about each other.
Yeah. I guess some things shouldn't be rushed into.
You want to talk about this over a drink?
You buying?
You bet. Later.
Table 30.
Hello, table for 2, please.
I'm sorry, we're sold out.
Oh, yeah? Here's $1, says you're not.
Whole dollar? What shall I do with it?
Buy yourself a nice time. Come on, Doc, wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jerry Lewis.
boys. Good evening. What a joy it is to see you all. Speaking of golf, I must tell you this. A man goes to the country club to play golf. He's on the first tee, and he goes into his bag, and there are no balls. Well, you know as well as I do that they're notorious at country clubs, stealing balls out of the guys' golf bags. So he goes into the clubhouse, he buys a dozen balls, takes 3 out, uses the 3 for the round. Now he doesn't put the 9 back in the bag. Oh, no. He takes no chances. He puts 4 in this pocket, he puts 5 in this pocket, and he goes home. Now, he goes home on a commuter train. You know those trains where you're seated opposite other people? Well, he sits down opposite this elderly old lady, and she looks at him and smiles and looks down and goes, holy jeez. He realizes what she's looking at, so he says, you'll have to excuse me, ma'am, but these are golf balls. She said, is that anything like tennis elbow?
We can't wait any longer. Mr. Lewis.
Excuse me.
Well, I do not adjust your sets. It's just me and Donnie.
No, wait. We have to talk to Jerry.
He's busy.
You don't understand this.
Wait, it's okay. Go ahead, fellas. It's all right. Yes, go on.
My Aunt Billy is up in your room.
Oh, my wife will be thrilled.
No, please, Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
We have to have her back today.
But let me get this straight. You're telling me that your aunt is resting comfortably upstairs in my suite?
Well, as comfortable as she can. You see, she's dead.
See how rumors get started? She's dead.
Mr. Lewis, she is in an urn that was delivered to your suite by accident.
She's in an urn?
Yes.
Your aunt is in an urn?
Yes.
An urn about so big?
Yes, yes.
Flowers painted on it?
Yes, yes.
And your aunt is inside?
Yes, yes.
Sorry, I haven't seen it.
What?
No, I'm only kidding. It's upstairs in my suite. I thought it was a gift from the hotel.
Oh, you thought it was a gift.
No, I stole it. Of course I thought it was a gift. There was a knock on my door and they delivered it.
Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
We have to spread her ashes tonight.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
All them opposed.
Will you stop?
Will you stop?
Oh, please, Jerry.
Okay, it's up in my suite. I'll have someone open the door for you.
Wait a minute now. How do we know that this guy is the real Jerry Lewis?
What are you talking about? Look at him.
Well, maybe he's one of them Las Vegas lookalikes, you know?
What are you talking about? These people paid to come in to see me. My pictures are downstairs in the lobby. My name's on the marquee.
Well, could you do this? Pilot, Moldavik.
No, it's Piley, Moldavik, comes from the left. I'm me.
Will you come on? Thank you, Jerry.
You're more than welcome. I certainly hope I didn't interrupt your evening.
Terrific. She had terrific subject. A white female.
Hello, I'm George Christie with The Hollywood Reporter.
George Christie, I've heard of your name.
And now all of Hollywood's going to hear about you, young lady. You were terrific.
I was, wasn't I?
Daddy, you won't believe where we've just been.
It's the road to hell. I've been there.
Everyone, come on. It's time for Aunt Billy.
Where have you guys been?
On stage with Jerry Lewis.
Oh. What?
Get you on the rebound, George.
Hey, aren't you Jerry Mathers?
I'm getting out of this town.
To the roof! Away!
To the roof.
Wow, what a view.
On a clear night,
Donald, tell me more about your aunt.
she brought a spirit to life that can only be measured by the joy she left behind. She could find happiness in the simplest of things. A walk at sunset, a song on the jukebox, or even the distant whistle of a passing train. Aunt Billy loved trains. She said you could watch the world go by in a train, and it didn't matter which side of the window you were on.
That's beautiful.
You strong, my little carrot top.
Aunt Billy, we came here to celebrate your life, and celebrate it we have.
We miss you, Billy.
We know you're not far.
To Billy.
To Billy.
Billy.
Aunt Billy, you did not go gentle.